What's up, everyone? Now that we're back, more Satisfactory for you, episode 35. And hold on a second. Just got home from work and logged into the game and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just sitting here next to what we did in episode 34 to start expanding the coal plant here. That's the old part of the coal plant, right? This is the new part where we're starting to get pretty much the whole structures intact. We plumbed in the coal and upgraded the coal, right? We overclocked it. And now we need to start working on the water and then obviously getting all the coal hooked up. We got everything hooked up here. It's not beautified. It's not really finished. But the machines are in, and that's what we really care about. Now I was thinking of how are we going to do the water? The water is a big, concern. And I was thinking what we probably could do is run it up through the floor, like bring it over here, run it up through the floor and all the way up into the logistics floor and just run it through. So, but the way I want to do that is, and we do, it's right here. I'm not sure I really like that location too much. It's decent. The way we're gonna do that, which we won't have this, we're gonna have to figure this part out too. How are we gonna be able to go from floor to floor? That is not really how we're gonna do it. We're gonna have to probably do something right there, maybe. Or something, I don't know. We're gonna have to figure it out. It's gonna be neat though, I think. Is if we just take, let's just go in the door right here. I don't know why all these pillars all of a sudden are green. I believe before you could not color pillars, and now you can. I think there was an update, but I didn't see an update to the game, so I'm not exactly sure why all my pillars are green now. But we're gonna have to change that because I don't like them green. I like them to be like light gray. So I think what we're gonna do is we're going to run the pipes up the wall right here, and actually right here would be perfect because this is where the catwalk cuts off, and just run them straight into the logistics area right there. So to do that, we're going to have to go through the floor right here. And do we have a way to get down there from here? I don't think we do. That's right, we don't. And so maybe it would be good for me to put another floor thing right here. Isn't this where I did it? About right there? Yeah, this is where I put my floor hole, basically. Except we might have to remove that. It's not going to work. But let's put in, again, we're not doing a lot of beautification right now. We really just want to get this project done. And then I'll come back on a stream or when I have time and we'll do the rest of it, right? Oh yeah, I have to adjust all my building settings. Because when I first log in, they're not set. Okay, there we go. Now we can get down here. So it would be... Well, let's just drill into the ground, basically. Like, drill into the ground. Actually, what I could do is just put the pipe holes right here where I want them. And I'm going to want them, I think, kind of like this. Now, there's a little bit of clipping, and I don't like that, but the main pipe will not clip. And I believe we can just run them straight through here. It'll look pretty sweet. So I think the upper floor holes would be something like that. Right? Because we got to run two pipes and then go around so that they get enough water. Right? We got to bring two pipes up here. So that should tell us about where these things need to line up. We're going to have to reroute all these pipes. So I don't know if we're going to do it in this episode, but we're definitely going to have to reroute pipes because these are not going to work anymore. So what I was thinking about doing is, instead of the pipes going around wide like that, we'll just bring the pipes straight out now that I have that stacker and stack them along and then envelop the coal plants, so that it tightens up the piping. That seems like a really good way to do it. So like this guy right here, let's say, see this guy, like I would probably run him back around and bring him under and put him into the build, right? But the way I'm gonna have to do that is really, you know what? Let's put a ladder right here. That seems like a really good idea, and it seems like it would fit. I thought I had ladder on here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Well, that's not really for what I'm doing, but that's okay. We'll put a ladder right here. Even though it kind of doesn't fit that. Well, what we can do is do this. And then we'll just make it a little... Well, that's too high. We'll make it a little bit higher. There we go. So if we go up here... Oh, weird. It got stuck for some reason. That was really strange. The way I'll do it is... Like, the plant, the old plant you see on this side, the small plant, will probably have the first two sets of pipe, okay? And then we'll just move our way over like that. So I will probably hook that up to like this guy. He's the most outside system. He will be the outside piping, and then we'll get that done. And then this guy's the next set of pipes, which will probably do this older guy right here. Actually, no, that's not true, because we're going to actually have another plant right here that's going to stick out this way, I think, and is going to be actually the furthest plant. Well, it's that way for you guys. The furthest plant in this image to our right, which will be this set of pumps right here. Oops, and didn't have to jump down, but okay. Let's just get back up there really fast. So that's kind of the idea I had in my head. But I haven't built the other one yet. I don't know. Actually, now that I think about it, I kind of want it. Can I get up there? Yeah, sweet. Let's see. I know I had an idea, but I forgot my idea. There's the big main plant. That's kind of neat. Again, we're going to have to put supports in and make it look right. Right now, obviously, there's no way this whole building would be held up by a few concrete walls. So we're going to have to figure out the supports necessary for that, but I think it looks sweet. The new one, I guess, would run right here. The problem is I don't think there's enough space for it to do that. We'd have to put some supports right here, which I think would be fine, but we could stack the last one right here. We wouldn't want it to be over there. I think we would stack it just right here, kinda. So that means it would be the furthest to the right. Then it would be this other small guy, then the first large guy, then the second large guy. So the second large guy is going to use those back ones. First large guy uses the front ones, which I think he's already doing, so that probably wouldn't be a big deal. Then we got these two guys on the small guys. So why don't we get that hooked up? We'll get that. Let's start redoing the waterworks over here, because this guy's literally not hooked up to anything. I don't think this guy is either. He's just literally sitting there waiting for us to do something with it, right? But now that we're going to stack stuff on top of each other, we'll probably want to put it actually like right here. Like right here, okay? I would probably turn it. I'll probably turn it down to this and let the other pipe sit where this one's sitting, or maybe one inside to leaves a little bit of space right here. In fact, let's do that. Let's start setting this guy up to be where I want him to be, because this is just not what I want. That looks good. And then let's take this guy and hook it up right here, right? Because we're going to want to turn, and we're going to want to put this guy probably right here, right? So we're going to do it like this. But we need it to curve. We need this side to curve in as well, because we've got to run two pipes. So maybe we put this actually up here and let it run in right here and curve around. Not a bad idea. Actually, that still goes there. And we probably could put one here. That's going to be where they merge. If we go to the pipes, we have a new pipe setting. It's the double one, which is not on here, obviously, I guess. Well, I think it's logistics. Where's the double tall? I thought it unlocked. Oh, right. That is when we unlock steel. You gotta be kidding me. I believe that's the case. Let's go check. If that's the case, I might even start this literal episode completely over. That's not a good way. I guess we could put a ladder here, just in case we get stuck down here, right? 3. Actually, I can't build while I'm in the water. That's great. Let's get out of the water. Get out of the water. Alright, let's do something like that. And then... there we go. Okay, so that'll get me out of the water and up to the bridge if I wanted to. Or up to the, yeah. Oops. Well, now we're going to have to use it. Alright, there we go. That works for now. Again, we'll be fixing up a lot of this stuff over time. I'm probably just going to leave this part in, because it is part of the process, and I don't want to be like, oh, by the way, I thought of this other thing. Well, I probably could. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I keep this or not. Again, I'm trying to get this footage out because I'm now 2 days from going backpacking, so you're going to see this. This would be, I think, the Monday video, but I'm not positive. Yes! Hit it, baby! Alright, so there's a fast way back to the... We could have just pulled a MAM out. Oh, no, it's a hub, right? So we can't. Let's see if we can... Yeah, baby! Look at that jump. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm talking about. If you know what that's from, you like the internet and YouTube. Alright. Let's go to this guy. It changed all our colors. They must have done an update or something. All the colors are... well, not all, but that's definitely different. That used to be orange. Anyway, okay. So, if we go back to here, and we're going to get steel... oh, we already got steel. Shouldn't that have given us the pipe? No, I think it's this. We get stackable pipes at the next milestone. Maybe we should wait. What I could do is set up... I could set up a very small steelworks, right? Like a steel forge, into a local steelworks just to get enough to get the logistics upgrade. Because I don't want to upgrade the whole water works without this stackable pipe and then go back and put it back. It just doesn't make any sense. I feel like they should have this actually earlier. I don't know why this is so late in the game. Like, you're getting conveyor belt 3s at the same time you get stackable pipe. It is... okay. It doesn't seem weird to me. Let's start setting up, I guess, the steelworks. Oh, man. That was not a good jump. That's okay. And I can't go that way. So what are we going to need for that? Well, we're going to need iron, and we're going to need coal. We're going to need a place to put this thing. We actually need 2 factory slots, because we need something for... actually, no, steel's going to be made... I was thinking of not making steel here. I think this is going to be ore only, right? This is only for smelts. Which, I think the only one left is Caterium or whatever it is. I don't think there's anything else that gets smelted. But... Foundry, the forge, right? The steel foundry is for... is that what it's called, a foundry? And actually, we can add it to our little dude here. It's one of the only new things we've got. The foundry. We'll add it to number 6. Yeah, so the steel foundry, or the foundry, is going to be a place to place ingots that require basically two inputs, right? So let's go figure out where that's going to be. There's really no way to do it over there, because we're not doing it there. We are doing it... I mean, it's not a bad place to look. We really want to go to the copper works area. So if we go over here... Again, we're not going to start with a nice new building. I really wish we could do that every time. See, these pillars... I don't know, to comment in the comments. I won't change those till I hear a comment from you guys. Not a big fan of the green pillars, but let me know what you think. So we come down here, and I think we have steelworks right here. Or, I'm sorry, steel foundry, actually right over here. And then up here, which is really close, we have the steel works, right? Yeah, we you know, create all our stuff with this, and apparently we haven't killed all this stuff. I don't know how this guy's here. I've been all over this area like 15 times. There we go. Dead. Interesting. I literally have been over here like a bunch of times. Ooh, let's get 20 of these. I think we only have 9. We need 20. Oh, there's some more. There's some research we can do with these. I just need 20 of them, and I had a whole bunch before I went on that hard drive run, and then I ate a bunch of them. Because they're not very efficient. They only give you back a half a bubble. Oh god, there's dudes like all over the place over here. I thought for sure that I killed these, but I guess not. Okay, he's dead. There's almost never just one. Ah, more nuts. Jeez. Just don't say anything. Alright, that is 19. Can we get one more nut push? I'm gonna leave it. Hey, there's one! Nice! Okay, cool. We can do, actually, probably MAM research. We can do it right now, probably. That is not what we want. Nope. Let's just do it right now. Oh, there it is. 6. Oh, that's not close, but okay. Alright, let me see. Oh, we got an upgrade. Ooh! Steel rotor! Way cooler. No screws required, man. We need that. Thank you very much. Steel rotor. Nice. Alright, let's see. We can do... Is it quartz? No. Is it sulfur? No. Mycelia? Where is this thing? Alien organisms. I think it's this, actually. Yeah, it's this guy. No, it's this guy. Nope. Okay, there. We just need the alien DNA now. Roger. Okay, well, we can't do that right now. Let's start another hard drive, at least. There we go. Alright, I think pretty soon I might want to stop, because I don't think there are any more steel. There might not be any more steel things you can get with the steel unlock. But it's cool. That's totally true, that in the beginning, you should unlock as many things, alternate recipes as possible, so that when you unlock new things, you can immediately get the recipes that you want to get. You don't have to wait. You don't have to fish for them. You don't have to... you just immediately get them. So we could put the steel forge there, and we could put the mill up here, or the works, or whatever we're calling it. What is a steel mill? I'm going to go look that up real fast. The definition of a steel mill. Steel mill. Okay. What is a steel mill? A steel mill, or steel works, so we'll call it the steel mill, is an industrial plant for the manufacture of steel. Oh. Okay, it may be an integrated steelworks carrying out all steps of steel making from smelting iron ore to rolled product, but may also be a plant where steel semi-finished casting products are made from molten pig iron or from scrap. Okay. Yeah, you know, I'm thinking we call it... I think the steel works. We could just make one giant building, but I don't really want to have a giant building. It could be a joint building. Steel Mill A will be the foundry. Steel Mill B will be where we create product. That could be pretty cool. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, okay. So that's me doing the planning. Let's look at the map and make sure this is a large enough area. I feel like we're getting a lot of factories that are really close together. And if that's a problem, I won't have enough place to put like the trains and everything, and they'll be too close together. I feel like these are maybe too close together. If I put Steel Foundry here, or Steel Mill A here, and Steel Mill B there... The one nice thing is, no trucks. You just literally belt it over. There's that. You don't have to send any trucks or trains. I like that. Alright, we're doing it. So I'm going to build the Steel Mill A right here. And I'm going to build up, right, toward the north. And then Steel Mill B will be here in the south, and it'll build south, right? And we'll just have some direct lines of steel going straight over. And it's right next to the iron, which actually is going to have to go all the way back to the smeltery, so that's there's no point in that. But it's close to the coal. That's why I put it here. It's close to the untapped coal. So what I'm going to do is tap that coal and bring it over once we get something going here. So let's do that. Let's get this thing going. Let's go to the highest point, which is right here. We also have to run this... let's first run our what's it called? Freeway through here. Is that going to be too high? No, it looks good. Oh, those are different things. Okay. Nope, 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 no, no. Okay. This guy is going to want to run this direction. And I think that's good. It's not too high, not too low. It actually could go down one more, probably. I don't usually like to do that, though. This is good because it goes back up. We just need to get on top of it. There we go. Okay. So let's run this to make sure this goes in before we screw around too much. Because we definitely won't have enough space then to do what I want to do. Let's put it pretty close and tight with this area. We're going to have to... That means we're going to have to send the lines of ore, or I mean, steel product over the top. Right? We're going to have to send them over the top of this freeway. Pretty high over the top, I have a feeling. That would be fine. Let's go off in that direction. That looks good to me. I don't know if that's necessarily required. I don't think it is. I think what we want to do... Where's my freeway constructor thing? there it is put some of these in. Alright, we got the freeway in, so we won't build over the top of it. Again, not a huge reason to bring it down, because it's not going to go down very far. See how it connects right here? Maybe when we get down there, we'll want to move it down, but I think for now it's probably fine. Let's just get one more piece in here to make it even. Okay. We can go down right here to the steel mill. That's fine with me. Actually, the steel mill A should start... We should have as much space as possible. Oh, we didn't do that. Alright. We're going to want it to probably exit off right here into maybe a foyer section and then start the building right there. Or actually, this can just go down into, like we can do number 4. And it's weird that you have to do these first. I don't get it, and I don't like it. But it is what it is. So let's bring this down one. Actually, we could zoop it. No, zoop it that way. Let's just zoop it. Let's just do the whole thing off of this. I don't know how many squares that is, but we're going to find out in a second. And then we just zoop this all the way down. It's 9, it looks like. I don't know what the size of the forges are, so I don't know how big this building needs to be yet. But that's a good start. Then we need to get these guys. Oh, and then it needs to come down one more. That's fine, we can do that, but how far over can we go? Oops. Because remember, the coal plant's there. We don't want to get in the way of that. Okay, this is probably as close as I would want to get. And what's cool is we can connect the thing over here. We're going to want a freeway that goes right over that, I bet you, to get up to our hub right there, to our base. We're going to want to turn this thing. Yeah. Let's think about this. Let's think about the... See, now it's time to think about the macro infrastructure of our base, okay? I'm going to want to cut right through there. Because it's going to be a pain in the butt if I don't. So why don't we... Let's just literally remove these. And turn. Yeah, so this is not going to be it. None of this is it, apparently. Because I'm turning. That means this part's going to have to be more that way. And it's going to have to snake the stuff around up there. I'd rather have it more back this way. So if we're going to put our freeway right here, maybe this thing needs to be over here. Actually can stick right off that rock, right? Alright, I don't necessarily love it, but let's do it. Let's kill this. We don't need that. Let's kill all this, because now it's not going to happen. What we are going to do is do this. This is going to be right... I don't think there's a good idea. Yeah, because we're not going to make it. This is a good idea. Alright, this is where our freeway turns. AKA possible placement for the train when we get one, right? These turns might not be big enough in the future, but that's okay. We'll figure that out when we get to that point. Alright, let's put another little turn guy here to make jumps with. So it's a little easier for us. Okay, there's the freeway going that direction. Which means we're going to have to extend this over even more. No big deal. There we go. We're going to have to start cutting down some trees, it looks like. You know I hate doing that, but hey, that one's going to get in the way, and so is this one. Plus, there's not a really forested area around here, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's start laying the foundation over here, and are we going to run into some bad guys? I don't remember if I killed all these guys or not. We're definitely have to get rid of that and that. Okay. Yeah, so why don't we do it right here? What's up here? Is there something up there? Let's get to this guy here. What's up here? Depending on what's up here, I might want to put the plant on top of this. You know, who knows, right? Nope, that didn't work. That jump did not work. I didn't get to go up very high off of this thing. Let's try that again. There we go. Alright. I think I killed everything up here. Yeah, I don't see anything. Can I make that jump? Probably. Yeah, look at that. What a G. Okay, nothing's up here, really. This is the top of a cave, I believe. That looks pretty sick. That looks cool. That's a good screenshot. Well, maybe the screenshot could be from here. Right? With the new plant. Maybe over here in the distance. That could be the thumbnail. Actually, that was a good spot. That was just a really good spot right there. And now I can't do it. Ah! That's okay. We'll get back up there. But nothing's built yet, so there's really no point. Okay, let's just leave that there. Where's our dude? Okay, he's right there. He's gonna be in the way. Why don't we put one of these up here? Let's get rid of that. And then I gotta start cutting stuff down. Yeah, I think this is the spot. That's the spot right there. We can actually bring stuff in. Do we need a logistics area? Yes, but we can bring things in through the floor right there in like a sub-logistics area and then make a logistics area down here. Now, we're going to need 2 products to go into a foundry. So we need to make an 8-meter logistics space. Right? Okay, let's get going here. Alright, I wasted half the episode just talking about what we're doing next and how we're doing it. Let's chop these down too over here. They're going to get in the way. Okay, and then obviously these. They're right in the way of the, there we go. Alright, oops. We're going to need to do that. Ooh, there's a berry dude. Let's get him first, or nuts, or whatever. Alright, cool, okay. Now, let's get up there and start the bottom layer of the logistics floor. Which, is this the foundation? There's going to be an underneath floor. But I would say this is the foundation. This is like, because I on the first level I usually use 4-meter stuff. So where does it fit? It fits really right here, right? Does it go any lower? That seems okay. I don't know how far out it should go, but we'll try. We'll try this. So there's our freeway. It might be hard to get to the iron or steel. We'll have to see if we need to go up or down into the steel foundry. How far this way can we go? Well, we're almost to the rock, so not very far. That means we might want to start this actually over here. This actually doesn't make a lot of sense because we can't expand westerly, right? We can only expand to the east. So let's actually put it right here. And that way, well, we don't need to go 10, but let's go, I don't know, 4 or 5 or something. And then on this one, we'll go like 8 or something. Like that, and see how far, where does that put us? I don't want to be right on that road. Okay, because we might have to get up to this plant. I think this is good. I think it looks good. There's another nut thing over there. We're going to have to take that out, whatever this is. Can we? Probably not. Who knows? Alright. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 12. It's probably going to run in this way, like east-west, I think. So if it runs east-west, well, let's go over here because we really care about where the freeway is, right? And then we're going to have to go over the freeway at some point. So we're going to want it to be at least, well, way more than that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Okay, we can make it 10, and then what we can do is send, we'll have like a supported, like 1 foot or 1 meter bit of concrete where we send conveyor belts over. Or there'll be exposed conveyor belts. That'd be kind of neat too. I can't remember how far this is. I know it's more than 12. I think more than 10. I think it's 12, I want to say. Here's how you do this. Just do this. Okay. Bam. So it's actually 10 by 1. It's like 10 by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's 12 by 10. 10 by 12. I don't know if that's going to be good enough. Let's see how big a foundry is. Probably pretty big. It's definitely bigger than the smelter. We already know that. Alright, 6. Oh yeah, that's way bigger. Well, let's not do it that way. Let's put it right on the foundation stuff, right? So if I was going to do it like this... Actually, the coal and everything will be run in this direction, right? So we want inputs in one way and outputs the other side. Let's line it up on a corner. Like, it would be lined up like this, right? On that corner. It takes up, well, more than it... That's a really strange setup. It takes a little bit more than one, and a little bit more than one in the other direction, too. So we're going to need 3. You can probably fit this into 3. It's a little bit bigger than a constructor. So that means we can fit... How many of these can we fit here? That's a good question. That's how you know if it's big enough. That's what she said. So I know what we would do. We would be starting over at this end, because we can't go past... Right? We've already said we don't want to go past our freeway. So if we do that... And really, it's going to be 3, right? Not 2. It's going to need 1 more. Like that. And if you place the floor holes and everything... Yeah, that works. That's a good entry point, I think, for this thing. And then the steel comes out this other side. And then, yeah, it's right on the line. So we can just put another one right over here. We just flip it around. Right? And then, well, that floor hole is going to be in a different spot, but that's okay. Right? This floor hole is actually going to be right here. Cool. And then we put... Oh, that's not going to work. See how it's... Nope, that's not going to work. It's more than 3. Well, no, you can squish it. Can you squish it? Maybe you can squish it. Maybe you can do it like this. I mean, it would look funky, but it's, you know, maybe you can do it. You know what I mean, my funky builds. Plus, when you do lifts... Oh, actually, we got plenty of space back here. We can move it away a little bit, actually. We can do it to here and move it away. Why don't we line it up again and see what we can get away with back here. We can get away with that. Oh, that's pretty cool. That looks a little better. It's not too overlapping. That's going to be really funny for logistics downstairs, but what we can do is bring it down and move it out and have it its own 2 belts. Alright, that's how we can do it. So now we know how wide it is. It's 3 wide. But how many across can we do? Alright, so let's just copy that guy. Let's flip this around so it's legit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ish. This guy makes 8. Does he go all the way to the end? I don't know. I didn't look because I'm not very bright. Yep, that goes all the way to the end. So 8 does 8. No, this is 12. 10 does 8. Do we want a walkway? Cuts down on our production a lot. But we don't have a centerline walkway. Well, we will. So let's say, okay. Say we do... Oh, no! Ah! Now I'm gonna get back up here. Okay, Alright, we'll just use this. Again, it's temporary, but it works. No, go all the way down, seriously. Thanks. Alright, let's get back up here. Okay. If we have 8 across... Oh, we ran out of things. Okay, so that's 3, right? We can actually just count this out. So we got a walking space here. 1, 2, 3. Walking space, walking space. 1, 2, 3. Bam! That just happened. You just saw it right there. We're going to put 16 machines in here. Actually, 16 per side. So if we do... Oh, we have the alternate one, too. Isn't that just coal? What's this? Why wouldn't you just put raw iron in there? Huh. 4 seconds. So this is actually more materials, and it takes longer. And you get 45 per minute. 45 gets you 45 per minute. Now, let's do this alternate one. 40 gets you 60. Well, that's an obvious choice. I'm glad we got that recipe. Man, that's a no-brainer. Jeez, that's easy. Oh, this is where you would do the alternate copper and iron, too. These are probably good recipes. You probably get a lot more out of it, especially like 20 copper. That's a lot. Instead of 10, you get 20 just for putting in 5 iron. But right now we're doing steel, so this guy is actually going to be doing the alternate recipe. Nice. Alright, so now we know how we're setting it up. And that means right now, and because it's 40, we can do 3 of these guys per belt. That is awesome. We're gonna start with 3. We're gonna start with 3. Okay, I'm gonna leave them set up just because why not? But we're gonna start with 3 on this side and 3 on the other side. We're gonna make. That's gonna make us. Oh man, that's we can only do 2 actually because it's gonna spit out 120 per minute with 2 machines. But we're gonna quickly get to Mark 3 and be able to bump that way up. So we're only gonna get 4 of these machines online to begin with. That's okay. That's okay with me. Well, that would take more than 1 belt of iron ingot, and we only have 1 belt. We need to upgrade that really soon, but we'll be doing it soon. We might only be able to do, like, yeah, not that many machines off this. Maybe only 2 to start out with. But even 2 is going to get us 120 per minute. I think that's plenty for what we're trying to do. We're just trying to get the milestone, right? We're not trying to complete the whole thing. All right, let's get back to here. In fact, why don't we start building a way to get on this thing from the freeway? Right? So we're going to want to be able to get on there from the freeway, probably from here. So let's see what that will look like. 4, oh, I don't have any concrete, so we actually have to go get that. We need a faster way to get there from here. Besides going all the way around. We need this thing to loop around so I can just go that way. Can't do it right now because I don't have any concrete, but yeah, we're going to need a way to loop around because look how long it's taking. And maybe the car would be a good idea. Because this freeway is getting pretty large. Maybe that car is going to be a good unlock to get pretty soon. I think at this point, it's probably faster to just go this way. And I can use the belt here. We must be full up on rotors. This thing is not moving. But I'm glad we got the rotor alternate recipe too. We'll have to work that into the system here eventually. I don't even have it on there. We probably should to put it on there. Or I'm going to forget. So what we're going to do, we'll put these on there. Well, let's put them down here. Right, we're going to, assembly plant, alt, ref, plate recipe, and then, assembly plant, alt, rotors. Right? We want to do those alternate builds because it removes screws from our builds, and we like that. Screws are slow, and they're junk. I probably should run the iron on the way back. Do we have enough plates for that? We're going to be really low on plates. I'm going to have to go get... Well, I should just get some reinforced plates right now. What are we doing? This is not where we need to go. Ooh, I could do that... Can I? I don't know. I might be able to do that research real quick. Because I have the nuts or whatever. Let's see if I can do the Oh, cool, we're done. Alternate steeled frame. I might want this because I think this is another screw build, right? No. This uses rods. That uses rods. So, again, more steel things. That's cool. Steel rods, not a big fan yet. This is probably a good recipe to get because I bet you it's a lot less resources. We'll get this, but I don't know if we're going to use it, when we might use that. Let's do alien organisms. We just need the DNA. We can do that, no problem. Literally 2 DNA. Now there's a way to split this. No, that is not it. Is it Alt? Is it Shift? It's not Shift. Well, I mean, I could split it down to 2, I guess. There we go, there's a 2. There. Okay, cool. Again, I wish it would just pull it from your from your boxes and stuff. I don't know why it doesn't. All right, let's get this guy. That lets you like full healed out in the field, I think, or something like that. I don't know how you make those, but cool. That at least allows us to make them. Okay, now let's do another hard drive. But I think pretty soon we need to stop. Oh, look, it took out all the green. I mean orange. It just probably lets you paint those now. There was definitely an update. Alright, let's go get more concrete. So I said to Master Alex S that I would check this concrete build. So if I remember correctly, I had 2 constructors on this thing. And the reason I only had 2 constructors is because at 45 per minute and only 120 limestone at this node, I could only do 2 constructors because that's 90. I could have put a third one in, but it would be running at like half. That only gives me 30 concrete per minute. So I only, even if I only had a tier 1 belt on, it still would have handled it because tier 1 belt is 60 per minute, right? And I was only doing 30. So what I did is overclock this guy, right? He's overclocked to 180 per minute actually, not... and so that means I can do 4 of these guys, right? It's actually perfectly 4. So I'm actually getting 60 per minute. So maybe what you were saying is, look, you don't need Mark II belt here because you're only getting 60 per minute anyway. Then that's true. I think I probably just put it in because, like I've been saying, I just slap these in so I don't have to worry about upgrading it later or it being a problem when I do upgrade a build or something like that. But if that's what you're saying, you're right. Oh, look at that. Is that Mark 1? It is Mark 1. It's still fine, though. Oh, interesting. Maybe that's what you're talking about. Well, why don't we just upgrade this just because? Oh, and it's actually coloring all my belts green, too. I might want it different on... I think I'm going to want different color on the belts. Anyway, if that's what you're talking about, okay, that's fixed. I don't think it was limiting the build anyway, but it's good to know that that was happening. We're going to need a lot. We're going to need more. We're about to build a whole thing. We're going to also need... Well, we can dump... Well, you know what I'm going to do? Because I don't really care about this. Well, we're going to run by the base anyway. I might as well drop off. I should have already dropped... What is it doing? Thank you. I should have already dropped off my bio stuff at the base, but I didn't do it. So let's go do that real fast. And then I'm going to get some reinforced plates. This is kind of a planning session, actually. I did a little bit of what we're doing, but I'm changing direction, so... Some people have said they like this content. Please comment in the comment section if you do like when I don't cut out where like I change my mind on something and I'm going a different direction or something like that. Let me know if you find that acceptable or like it or want me to cut it out. That's a fine assessment as well. Why don't we process these 2? Because I don't want them in my inventory. Cool. Okay. That gives me more space. Yeah, we definitely need a car or something. It's a little annoying to be running around still. I wonder if, when I get a train, if there's a way I could just use a train. If I did that, I'd probably have to make a separate track for myself, though. So maybe just widening the freeway and adding train to it. Letting train go in different directions, but also leaving a street component of the freeway would be a good idea. I don't believe I need plates or rods. No. In fact, I probably have too much. Too many plates, probably. But let's go get... Yeah, see, we're backed up. The problem here is screws, not copper plate. Or copper sheet. It's screws is a problem. We knew it was going to be. It's just a big fat problem. It's been a problem. It'll be a problem. We're going to get rid of the problem. We might need more rotors, too. I think the forges actually take rotors. So why don't we grab some of those? In fact, let's get 100 of those. That's going to give us, what? 150? Yeah, that should be enough. That should be good. We don't need that many more of those. Let's get some plate here. That's smart plate. Where's regular plate? Is this it? Yeah. Let's get like 400 of that because we're about to draw in the iron, and that means we're gonna have to build a belt all the way to the steel forge, right? To steel mill A. All right, we're done with that. Now we gotta trek all the way back. Totally need the car. You know, I probably could research the car and build it right now too. I was getting lazy. Actually, we can't because we just started researching a data drive, a hard drive. So we have to wait, unfortunately. So let's go over here, and I kind of went the wrong direction. We actually need to go this way. Gonna take another hit and damage. Not that big a deal, though, it looks like. So we're gonna have to put a 4th belt up on this guy, which I'm not too excited about, but it's okay. So it's gonna be this guy over here. But instead of going that way, he's gonna literally go... Oh, I guess he's gotta go over the top of those. That stinks. So how we're going to have to do it is aim for probably right past that tree and put... I'm totally slouching. How come you guys didn't tell me I was slouching? Right here. Number 8, and we're going to aim it where we want to bring this thing in, right? We're going to do like this. But maybe what we do... See, it's going to... Oh, can I fit it right there without it? Nah, see, it's going to clip. I don't want it to clip. This is going to have to be okay. And then we're going to turn it down into the line there. But now I have something to aim at. It might be too far away. We might not be able to actually do it, you know, go that far. We'll see. Because I think we're going to have to go to the ground right there and maybe back up again. Alright, let's just get this in here, though. We don't care. Let's just get it moving. No, really belt. Okay, cool. Draw it all the way out. Turning it. Nah, we don't need to turn it. Alright, then we're going to go down here. Because I know we can't go across. See? It won't do it. Let's go to here. And then we'll go up to here, I think. Nice. It's not snapping. Oh, man, it's just short. Actually, no, it's not. It will go right there. Okay, cool. Now we've got to turn it, which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. Again, I don't know why it says it's clipping. It's not clipping. And then we're running up to here so that these are all in alignment. Oh no, it doesn't want to do it. Okay, we'll do it with this guy then, I guess. Alright, still dragging it. Again, I'm so glad that we got all those extra plates because we're definitely going to need them. This is it. Oh man! Oh man! We're all out of cash! I'm going to have to go over the top again. It won't go that far. Okay, we'll go back, I guess. And we'll do an 8. We're going to go over the top of this guy. That's okay, though. That's okay. Again, it's going to look kind of junky. Actually, we could literally go right over the top. That'd be kind of neat, actually. I can't see what I'm doing, but... Can I stand on the belt? Not really. How do I get this in there without... Does that look right? Yeah, okay. We're going to stack this. That way it won't take up as much space on our freeway here. Now it's going to have to turn. But I think we can do it. We're probably going to want it to turn like this, like right here. And so we probably don't need that. Alright, let's keep going. I don't know if this will work, but I'm pretty sure it'll work. We're going to want it over the top of that guy, because it's probably going to want to stop. And again. And keep going. We're just going to keep going. And then at some point, we're going to turn it and go over the top. And then probably right here, what we'll do is we'll go over the top again to here. And then we'll bring it back to the ground. I think that'll work. Again, we're going to rip all this stuff out. It's just temporary. Alright, we're at 49 minutes. We only have 10 more minutes. So we didn't get a lot done in this episode, but I think that's okay. Cool, we got our ingots. Let's go up to this guy, right? It's going to clip because I think it's too far away. No, it didn't clip. Perfect. It's got to look right. I just don't want it to clip. It doesn't have to look super pretty, but it does have to look like it will work. That works for me. Let's do it again. Okay. Do it again. Just keep going, baby. So far, so good. Actually, we're going to want one right here. Because we want it to do the, you know, get close to the ground right here. First. Alright, MAM research is done. We could actually go back and make the car. Maybe I'll do that right before the end of the episode. But let's keep getting this in. I probably should have plumbed this off camera. But again, I haven't really had any time to be off camera. I've been doing other things. Alright, we're going to go like this. And then we're going to go down like this. And line up with these guys. Perfect. Now we're just running along with these dudes. We already know how that works, so perfect. Okay, well, this is the end of that, but... I think from here, I'd want to run it on the outside. The problem is, then, you can't drive the car. The problem with where it goes from side to side is you can't drive the car on these streets. That's why the car is kind of pointless. The car's great for this loop, if I make a loop right here. Maybe I have separate cars. Like, this car just drives back and forth between, what, this and the other assembly buildings? So I'd have to have a car for both directions, because how do you turn it around? I don't know. I guess the car's kind of out. I've screwed up my car privileges. I get no car privileges. Alright, let's cut it over. We're just going to cut it over since it's already a problem. We'll do it like this, and then I'll turn it. Like that. There we go. That looks pretty cool. We're just going to drag it along here. This is standard procedure for us. This is what we've been doing. Again, it's until we get... Really, it's until we get trucks. Once we get trucks, there's going to be about 49 episodes where we're just taking out belts and putting in trucks and stuff. Automating all the delivery of all our logistics via trucks. Then, we're going to have another 1,000 episodes when we get trains, putting trains in. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave the trucks alone if they're working. For trains, we'll just put them in where we don't have them yet. I think I can make it turn like that, and it'll look good. Yeah, I think that's working. Alright, so here is our iron. I don't know how much closer I want to... Oh no, we want to turn again, right? Because we're actually not to the edge. There we go. Okay, that looks pretty decent. Alright, so let's go over to here. Actually, this is probably where I would want to drop it. Actually, I want to drop it underneath after I get across here. Because remember, we already have screw-ups. We don't really care. Just get it over here and get it underground. So what we'll do is we'll bring it over to here. And then we'll take it underground. So this is going to feed into a floor hole right over here. Or one of these, I guess it's going to go a conveyor, right? So the conveyor is going to go right here. No, it's literally going to go right over here. Let's turn this. Well, we can't. I think I'm just going to have to try to put this in by hand. Because we want it to go that way when it's down here. But up here... Oh, there we go. Okay. There. So we're going to have to back it up a little bit. That's completely okay. This is probably the last thing we're going to do, because we're just about out of time here. Yeah, we got like 53. We can maybe start setting up the coal. It's not going to want to do this. It doesn't like this. It's too close. Let's move it a little bit further away. We're going to have to reset it, but that's okay. At least this way, it'll work. Actually, it might work. No, that's too close. It won't work. Let's try it one more time. At least there are not a lot of ingots on here going in my inventory, huh? Alright. And it worked. Oh, it's backward. Didn't think of that. Now we're going to have to reset it again. It's supposed to be intaking right here. That's actually pretty far away. Let's do that a little bit better. That's not good. We don't want it too close, but we also don't want it too far. That's bad, okay? Ooh. Will it do that? No, it's like freaking out because it's too close again. I'll get it one of these days, guys. One of these days, boys. All right. Yeah, I understand that you're like really, really wanting to work correctly. All right, now we're getting ingots in my inventory because I've screwed this up for so long. It's still too far away. So why don't we do it like this? Give it plenty of space. It still won't do it. You know what? I don't even care now. We're just going to do it from here. Whatever you need to do to make it work. There you go. Alright, we have ingots. Let's start working on the coal, which is going to go basically right beside the ingots, I'm guessing. Because we're going to have to come across the same exact section. I might stack these until we get really close, because I don't want to fill up... I'd rather stack them. And it was super easy to do. And basically, we're not going to be able to finish this on this episode, so what I'll probably do is finish... I might be able to finish this off camera. It really depends on what I'm doing. But I think the coal is like right over here, right? Yeah, there it is. And we don't want to run it across. I'd rather run it up and around. See? Okay, how much... Yeah, see, we're going to run out of plate for sure. Alright, let's get this guy in. We probably need to make a drill. So weird that we have to do that. So why don't we just get one of these guys out? Because let's try making a drill right now. See, we can't. We don't have one of those portable miners or whatever. Oh no, we need an equipment guy. Alright, let's get one of those instead. 0. Portable miner. Good. Alright. Number 1, we're going to turn it this way, because we're literally going to go right up onto the freeway. We already have power over here, so let's just hook it up from there. There we go. Now, we're going to need 120 per minute out of this guy, because I think we're getting 120 a minute on our belt. So let's see what speed this guy's at. 120, it's a pure node. Okay, cool. Why don't we make a ramp right here? No, we don't need a ramp. Yeah, a ramp would be smart, right? When we're working down here. I'm not going to make anything special, though. Let's put in this guy. Right? He's going to be going this way. And then coming up to here. And he's going to be delivering. And then I think just immediately we're going to want to turn it right over to here. And then we'll just do this. That's really simple. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's connect this guy on this end. And start getting this coal in here. Perfect. Alright, let's do the rest of this. You haven't seen me do any of this stuff in a while, so maybe it's kind of fun to see some of this sometimes. So we know from prior experience, you got to end there, you got to go down to here and do it again. Right? So it doesn't make a weird turn or something. Alright, we're going to go to that. Then we're going to go up. We're going to have to run it alongside this for a second, and I think that's okay. Let's just get it over here. And then let's turn it. We didn't go... yeah, we did. Because it's actually going to be over here. Or we could just run it alongside. The problem is we already used up that side. See how we're already using the outside? We can make it go over. Where's this? Okay, right there. Let's take this out. I don't need that. It looks weird. Wow, the coal's already catching up to me. Alright, let's get to this to the top. Let's keep going. Let's build it over to the top right here. So we're going to have to back up a little bit so it can go up. And then we're going to start going with 8s right here. Right? We'll do it like that. We'll get it over here. I don't know if that'll stack. Will it go on there? It will, but it's hanging off. I mean, I guess that's okay. It's sort of hanging off the edge there. Alright, so we go up to here. Yeah, that'll work. Then we go to here. Okay, it doesn't look horrible. We can just slide under all this stuff. Alright, so let's get these in now. We know where they're supposed to go. We gotta go right here. We gotta go right here. I think I can get this in before the episode's over. Well, it's over now, but that's okay. We're just gonna keep going. Let's get our iron and our iron and our coal here. Then on the next episode, we'll build the rest. We'll get a couple of those forges going, and then we'll start on the Steel Works Part 2, Part 2, where we're gonna build some stuff like pipes and other things that we need. We need pipes and beams, right? So we'll start the rudimentary process of that, which I believe is constructors, but I'm not positive. And then we'll go from there and be good. So for here, we're going to go down and into this guy. Yeah, we can't do it right next to it, so I'm not really sure where that's going to go. Why don't we put another one of these right here? There we go. Okay, so let's go back and put this in. We're a little bit over again. I don't really care. It's okay. We're always a couple minutes over, so I'm not really worried about that. It'll be nice to get these belts plumbed in, though. I do like to do this stuff off camera usually, because it's not super fun to watch. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this stuff. But also, we really only do this a lot of the time when I don't know I'm going to do something. And I didn't know I was going to switch. I thought I had the double-decker pipe thing already, so I didn't. And this is what happens when I don't. Hook in. What is it doing? Hook in. I saw it hook. There it goes. Right, let's just keep going. We're almost done. We are almost going to be out of plate. Again, I will try to remember to fix that off camera in between episodes to do a resupply. It's working out perfectly so far for us. Let's not jinx it though, John. Alright, now I'm gonna do the elevated belt like 49 times the lift, you know? Hopefully I'll get the lift on the first try this time. Alright, let's do the lift real quick and then we'll call it quits. Okay, so now we've also got the coal. Let's get it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Mark II, and it's receiving right there. I believe. Does it clip? No. Almost. But it doesn't. But it doesn't. Okay. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Let's see it come in now. Oh, that's not right. That's completely incorrect. That's weird how it did that. Is it doing it? Am I? Oh, it's moved over. That's why. We'll just do it from there. We're gonna do it from here so it's the same as what we did before, except down lower. Oh no, we can't do that. 'Cause see, it clips through the whole thing. All right, we got to do this a little bit more advanced. I think it's okay if it's sort of like that. Alright, let's just redo it. It's okay. I forgot it turned. And then down and into here, and no clipping. No, no clipping. Okay, cool. So here comes the coal. I was just in time. We've got our coal, and now we've got our iron. I didn't even know that was an alternate recipe. I just assumed you would get iron ingots first, but I guess that's not the process. The regular steel process is iron ore and coal. Just like, well, no, it's once you smelt the iron, then you put coal in it, right? So it already has to be purified. All right, so we've got everything we need to finish this thing. We're going to have to wait till the next episode to do that. But I am going to go up and get a great... wow, that's a really great barrier to our freeway. I am going to get a super sweet clip for the thumbnail, though, to show off our base expansion here. That's pretty cool. I am also getting excited. I know, Phoenix, you talked about it. You're getting excited at how big the base is getting, and I am too. Got a lot of cool buildings going on, too. That's what I'm really getting excited about. Anyway, let me know in the comment section what you think. Like the video if you did like it. It does help a lot. I do notice it. I'm checking everything on this. I'm watching the analytics, and every comment is appreciated. And I will see you on the next one. Stay frosty.